Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I've been extremely busy. I want to start this video by saying I really hope everybody's staying safe out there with this COVID-19 going on. On today's video, I'm going to be talking about these two trucks behind me. One is my own personal truck, which is this 2019 1500 VA Crew-cab Bighorn truck. This one to the right, it's actually a 2020, which it's 2 different years, but nothing has really changed. They're both the same body style and everything. And it is a 2020 Ram 1500. It is the Laramie, which is a little bit higher trim. Dodge have several different trims, but technically I would say Bighorn is like one of the lowest one. Laramie is a little bit higher, and then you have Limited and on and on and on. This one is actually a quad cab, so what that means is the cab of the truck is a little bit shorter than the crew cab. Let's go ahead and jump into the interior so we can start noticing the two differences between the two trucks. First, I want to start with the 2019, which is the Bighorn truck. As you guys can see, it's nothing special. It's a pretty basic truck, but even to be a basic truck, it actually looks really, really good. I've seen other trucks from the Ford lineup, Chevy lineup. In my personal opinion, this one looks the best on the inside, even for this lower trim, which is the Bighorn. One of the first things I want to talk about these two different trims is the dashboard. Now, my dashboard, which is the Bighorn, it's literally just plastic. On the Laramie, I'm going to show you guys how it looks. It feels like leather or maybe like a rubber type of thing with stitches. It looks way better. So this one is just basic plastic. Now, looking at the cluster, mine is just a rectangle, pretty basic, nothing fancy. Once you go to the higher trim, you get like a bigger of a screen, which it looks a little bit more modern and it looks better. Looking at the steering wheel, it looks just the same. I don't see any difference between this one and the other one. Same button, same everything. Literally, you do have your volume and to change like the radio station on the back of the steering wheel, which I think is very smart from Dodge. It removes all those extra buttons on your steering wheel, so it makes her look cleaner and just nicer. Looking at the screen, it is an 8.4. I wouldn't say standard because there's trucks that have the really small screen. This one is an 8.4, which it comes standard on any truck that has like a higher trim. It is really, really, really nice. The quality of the screen is good. The graphics, it looks great compared to other trucks that I've seen. You get your radio, your Sirius XM. On media, you can connect your phone. You got your apps, settings to control literally everything that you want to control on the truck. Another thing that I want to talk about these trucks, and not all Dodge Rams has it. I believe the lower trim doesn't. Starting with the Bighorn, you do get it. It's this middle center console. I love this, guys. This is great. This makes you feel like you're not even in a truck. It makes you feel like a car, versus having just an extra seat here and like an empty space there, which is technically all trucks looking type of thing. This is great. I love it. Now, looking at the seats are on this truck, it's cloth. I don't have leather seats or anything like that, but I do have to say they're very comfortable. They look like good quality type of seats. I don't really have any complaints. I would love to have the leather because especially down here in Florida, it's hot, so the leather ones has ventilated seats. This one doesn't, but it is what it is. You know, I can't complain. Now, the stereo system, this one is the basic one. I can't say it's the best one. It's not the worst either on the compared to other cars that I've been to. It could be better. Now, with a higher trim, you can get Alpine, which sounds way better. I love that other truck. The stereo system on that other truck, it's great. But this is not bad either. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the outside so I can talk to you guys about what sport package means on this truck. All right, looking at the outside of the truck, the first thing you would notice, it all color matches, which that's what it means, the sport package. Sport package means your bumpers as on the front and on the rear, they're both the same color of the truck. You don't get the chrome. Me personally, I like it that way better. Some people do like the chrome. I don't. I honestly don't. Now, the Bighorn, I'm not shorting all of them because they have different price points. This one doesn't have LED headlights or tail lights either. Now, I did upgrade my headlights to LEDs. I bought the light bulbs. It was about $80. It's a great upgrade for anybody that wants to spend less on the truck and then you want to get the LED headlights. They look great. Looking at the rims, you do get standard 20 inches. These ones are chrome. I believe you can get color match to your truck like black. Well, actually, I only seen black, to be honest with you. I've seen white trucks with black wheels coming out of the factory and black trucks with black wheels. Any of these colors, I've never seen it with the actual black or any other different colors, but it's pretty much standard basic chrome wheels. These ones are 275 55/20s. Now if you look at this truck in the front, it looks higher than the other one once I show it to you guys, and the reason is because I recently installed a 3-inch lift kit. Not a lift kit, it's called leveling kit, which it raised the truck a little bit on the front. I'm thinking to put rims on the future, so that's gonna make it look a little bit nicer in my opinion. Now if you follow me, you can see the crew cab. Now the crew cab means your back doors, you get more leg room, and your door obviously is longer. I believe you can get a longer bed. My bed is a 5'7", I think, if I'm not mistaken, which is the shorter version of the bed. I don't use the truck for work. I would rather have the space on the inside than on the bed. I think that bed is good enough for me for what I need to put on the bed of the truck. Some people do like it longer. That's why you can get a quad cab, which is on the other truck, and I will show you guys the difference. So let's go ahead and jump into the other truck so I can show you guys the inside of the truck and then a little bit of the outside, and we can go from there. Okay, now we're in the 2020 1500 Laramie. I want to start again with dashboard. As I was telling you guys before, my dashboard on my truck, which is the Bighorn, is plastic. This one, it's soft. I don't know if it's leather, I don't know if it's rubber, but it feels nice. And you get those white stitches that you can see on the dashboard. Also, I don't know if it's standard with the Laramie, but you get this wood trim. Me personally, I don't like it. It gives me that feeling of like an older truck type of thing, but I think it's a nice touch. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do like it. As you guys can see, this is a rental. That's why you see those things here, so don't mind that. I want to start talking now about the cluster. As you can see, it's a little bit of a bigger. Mine has the same space, but it's not as wide as this, and it doesn't have the same quality. Obviously, you can see pretty much all your options. It tells you tire pressure, the average MPG that you average on the truck. This is literally the miles that you have driven, the time, all that kind of stuff. It looks nicer in my opinion. On the right, you can see the range of miles that you got left on the amount of gas that you have. Now jumping into the steering wheel, it looks just the same. No difference between this steering wheel versus mine. It also doesn't have these buttons here, which I'm not sure what it could be for. It could be for the 4x4. None of these trucks are 4x4, but it looks just the same. In my opinion, it's nice. It's the perfect size. No complaints about it whatsoever. I didn't show you guys this on my truck, but it is the same thing. This is your shift knob. That's where you shift. This is parking. You can go to reverse, which it will show you the camera. Great quality on the camera actually. Neutral, drive. This is the automatic. What is it called? Like literally when you get to a light, the car shuts off by itself to save gas. Once you're gonna get going again, it turns the car back on. You can literally turn it on or off. If you push the button and you see that light there, that means it's off. Mine doesn't have that. Me personally, I don't like it because if you would need to take off really fast for any reason, the car will take a minute between starting up and getting going. Now, looking at the dashboard, again, no, sorry, not the dashboard, the middle console. It is the same as mine. Now, one big difference, I don't know if you guys can see it down there, that right there, it is awesome. You can charge your phone literally. You can charge it up here with the USB. Me personally, I like charging it down there better. It's literally like a power outlet that you can find at your house. I don't have that on my truck, but it is very nice to have it. In my opinion, if I could have it on mine, I would definitely have it. Again, it gives you that feel that you're not in a truck. It feels like a car. Here, actually, yes, this truck has this. Mine didn't. This is for your trailer, I believe. It's like, if you look at, yeah, trailer brake, it's what it is. I guess you can apply the pressure that you want to apply to the trailer when you're towing. This is your traction control, towing. That you will use it if you're towing. You just turn it on, so technically the computer on the truck knows that you're towing. These ones are for your parking sensors on the front and on the rear. I have them turned off. I don't like it because when you're backing up or something, everything starts beeping. It drives you crazy, literally. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the seats. The seats are actually really nice. Go ahead and take a look here. This is leather. You get like some Alcantara on the inside. You have the Laramie badge up there. This is actually ventilated seats. If it's really hot, you can just turn it on right here on the dashboard. You turn it on and it'll start blowing cold air into your butt, technically. Let's go ahead and take a look at the door. Now my truck has basic cloth in here. That's just cloth. That's like an Alcantara type of thing. And then you got that wood trimming, which in my opinion looks really nice. That metal piece also looks great. This truck do have the Alpine steer system, which sounds amazing. It doesn't feel like you're in a truck, honestly. Now you also get LED lights inside the truck on the cabin with the Laramie truck. I don't have LED lights inside. And that's about it for the inside technically. Oh, you also get this badge. This is really nice. I like this. My truck is plain. This one has that badge. It's just a little nice touch for the inside. It looks good. I like it. So let's go ahead and jump into the outside so I can show you guys the main differences between this truck and mine. So looking at the outside of this truck, the first thing you can notice different to mine, and actually mine is right here, is the headlights. The headlights do look a little bit different. This one actually have the LED headlights, so it looks a little bit more modern. They're both about the same brightness as of right now, because as I said, I put LED lights on my truck. But if you look at both, this one looks a little bit more modern. Now this one is just Laramie, no sport package, no nothing, and that's why you see all this chrome in the front. Again, me personally don't like it, some people do, so that's pretty much your personal preference. Now on this truck, as I said, on the inside you got parking sensors. You can see it right here and then on the front as well. So it helps you when you're parking, that you're getting closer, you can see, you know, it will beep and let you know how close you are, or things of that nature. Now coming to the side of the truck, this one has some fender flares. I guess it goes with this package and trim that they selected for this truck. I don't really know what's the option that you can put in it, but I don't like it either. But that's up to whoever gets the truck. Now these rims, they're a little bit smaller than mine, even though my truck is a lower trim. This one are 18 inches only. Obviously doesn't look as good as having a bigger wheel, but personal preferences again. And now come here, let me show you about the quad cab and crew cab differences. So this is the quad cab. As you can see, your front door same size as the other truck now, but your back door is extremely short. Come around so I can show you guys your leg room here, and then I'll open up my truck so you guys can see the leg room. You got literally no leg room in there. It's extremely horrible, really. And the seat isn't like I'm 5'10", I'm not a huge guy, and you can see how much leg room you have on the back. Now if you look at my truck, which is a crew cab, look at that. Great leg room. You can literally sleep on the front of the seats and it will be just fine. So big difference. But again, it's up to you what you want the truck for. If you need it for work, obviously the 2020 with the quad cab, you get a longer bed. Also, I don't know if it's standard for these trucks, but this one has the Bedliner, which is great. It doesn't scrape your paint if you put things on the back. Mine didn't come with it, so if I do want it, I have to go ahead and put it on. The last thing I want to talk about the two trucks, it's price differences. My truck was about $45,000, and I think that's right where they start, the Bighorn with the 4-door and pretty much the same package that I have. This one, it's about $5,000–$6,000 more. I don't know how much this one was because this is a rental. I did some digging yesterday on the internet, and I found them starting in about $51,000 with the crew cab. Maybe this one with the quad cab might be a little bit cheaper. I don't know, but I think they start right about $51,000. With that being said, guys, that's all I have about these two trucks differences. If you guys have any other thoughts or anything that I missed, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That would really help me out. I will try to go ahead and start uploading a little bit more often. That's it for today, guys. I hope everybody's staying safe out there and have a great day. Thank you.